Hello there, everyone. Welcome to the Binding of Isaac Rebirth Eden. Have a fortune cookie? Probably shouldn't have done that as soon as I have a mustache! Yo! Mustache! Let's go! Oh, that's so cool! I like his little mustache. What was I gonna say? Oh, I was actually gonna start this off because I wanted to talk about something like a little bit serious. But mustache! Man, what was I gonna say? Oh, that is some bad damage. Oof. Oof. Oh, yeah. So, kind of what I want to say for, this is kind of just talking about some stuff. Every time I'm like, I get like an idea to talk about, rant about, I'm like, oh, I gotta play Isaac. Just doing a friggin' podcast. Okay, whatever. I guess it makes the Isaacs a little more interesting. Or maybe less interesting, because people don't want to listen to it, because like, you sound like a pretentious prick. I don't know. But there are two things I kind of wanted to bring up, and I'm probably going to forget one of them. Because, you know, that how I do. But something I find really hard for a lot of people to grasp, sometimes myself included, I'm not just precluding others, is being happy for others. I find that very difficult sometimes for people on a whole, or, you know, kind of in general. And this is not so much when it's, I find it much harder to be happy for someone when it's in the exact field that you've been struggling in. That's kind of what I'm talking about here. Because if it's not something you're involved in, it's like really easy to be happy for someone. Even if it's like, you know, even to get out of fields, like specific things. Oh, nice, it does work. That jealousy just like sticks. Okay. We will not attack. You know, it's like, ow. I don't care if I die. I want to not attack. But yeah, I don't know. Because, like, if your mental health is bad, it's harder to be excited for someone else mental health being good. Or so it seems. You know, I'm not saying that this is a hard and fast rule. But that's somewhat what I've seen. Or plum flute. Neat. Kind of what I've been noticing with a lot of people that I've dealt with in... Alright, so it just summons the plum, and his shots cannot hurt me. That's pretty cool! I like that as an item. That's a fun item. Yeah, no, it's just... because... that I will fully admit... that I get really frustrated when someone who hasn't done anything with recording or anything like that all of a sudden does really well. I get perturbed. It is nothing against them as a person. It's more so, you did it for 3 weeks and got more popular than I did. You know, I've been at it for 10 years and I'm struggling here. Just that kind of thing. You know, deep down I want to be happy for him. That's really early. Let's go. Deep down I want to be really happy for him. but it's still a struggle. If that makes any sense. I really shouldn't have taken that. It's too early. I don't even remember how to get back to the beast fight. I've ignored it for so long. Because one of my friends picked up streaming, and they do the VTuber thing, which I genuinely do not understand. Like, I'm happy they're doing well in it. Or relatively well, you know. And it just... There is a part of me that, like, can't fully be happy about it. And I know how petty that sounds. Like, I don't want to act like that. I just, like, deep down, I get those feelings inside. Which... hold on. Yellow. Yep, dealer service center. My car's warranty. My non-existent car's warranty is run out. What's this? Oh, Spore Shot. I think I like this one. But yeah, no, it just kind of been one of the things I've been kind of thinking about. Because, like, Nick started up his channel, and while it is one video is not indicative of how it did. He did one video, and it got, like, 15 views or something. And there's, like, a part of me that's like, why the fuck does he get that? Now, what he did for the video, you know, I have no right to take away. So that's one of the problems I have, is sometimes I'm really analytical, but I can't get rid of, like, the human emotion. Because I understand, like, logically, there's no reason to be upset that he's doing well. He's doing well. What's wrong with that? You know, I would love my friends to succeed. And it's definitely, like, the jealousy thing of, but why can't we both succeed? Or, you know, stuff like that. And I know it's a slippery slope. I just get so frustrated with it. And, you know, you want to take the snap decision of, like, no, you can't do anything. And it's like, all right, well, then you just pissed off your friend. Now I'm going, someone being reasonable about this, not someone, like, shoving it in my face. Nick hasn't done that at all. Granted, he hasn't had a chance to, but I believe enough of him as a person that he will not do that. At least I want to believe in him that much as a person, so I will. And I don't, like, because it was someone going over something entirely different in a video I was watching. And I just kind of got that to pop in my mind, because it was an animation video talking about, I think it was like interpool frames or something like that. Basically, AI smoothing out frame rate and ruining it. Was the point of that. I don't care to walk around anymore. We'll just hit random buttons. But that was what that was talking about. And for some reason, it just kind of like triggered that in my brain, that it was like, I don't know. Because one of the important things was with, like, animation and stuff, and is timing. And timing, I need to work on my timing of releasing videos, because there are a lot of videos I need to release. I've said it 1,000 times. I promise you, no one, literally no one on the planet is more tired of hearing that than I am. From myself. I do not enjoy talking about those things. I do not enjoy, not that it's necessarily, but I do not enjoy, like, seeking pity. Can I get both of these? I would love both of these. I can, but then I'm at death's door, so I'm going to say no. I would like a mom's knife run. I have not had one in a very long time. But yeah, it just... it's human to have those problems. So that's why, you know, I try not to beat myself up about it, but at the same time, I like to think of myself as being extremely supportive to people. There are some things, you know, I'm definitely somewhat miserly about. And much less supportive and stuff. Just as all people. I don't like seeing, you know, negative things happen and all that. But we all put our own spin on, you know, our experiences and everything like that. Excuse me. And it just... I want to be a better person. Oh, no! This is the bad one. Oh, no. Taurus. God dang it. Aw, man. I hate this one. Yeah, I don't know. I just decide to talk about these things when I'm playing Isaac. And I don't know why Isaac brings this out. It might be because I used Isaac as a, I streamed Isaac for so long. But yeah, no, it just, like, the timing on some things, it just... It was something I wanted to share, because it has been, like, genuinely frustrating me. And I have, you know, I don't like bringing up, like, the I think I'm better than you type of thing. Because that usually doesn't, like, wind up with anything positive. It's just, like, nitpicky crap. There are times when, like, yeah, legitimately, I'm better than you in this. Ow. You know, like when it comes down to a specific skill and I prove that I'm better at it. Example. Like, a streamer friend. I won't give names, but is, bad at reading comments. You know, I'm trying to kind of sugarcoat it, but genuinely bad at reading comments. They struggle very much to keep up, and I understand why. There's nothing wrong. They have to get better. The only way they'll get better is by practicing more and more. But as it currently stands, they are rather bad at reading comments. They miss tons of comments, and they don't have, like, the mass flood of comments, so that's kind of why I get a little more upset, is that, sometimes, ooh, damn. They miss comments, and it's like, come on, dude, like, you've gotten 2 comments a minute. Just read the friggin' comment. So I get very frustrated with it. But, that, you know, and then, because of that, they struggle at reading comments. I struggle much less. I feel I'm, out of everything where it comes down to content creation, interaction is literally my best thing. Because I'm fairly proficient at it, I would say. On streams, YouTube, I'm kind of a butthole, and I don't get to comments as quick as I want to get to comments. In a lot of ways, nothing is stopping me. Either do it or don't. Shut up. That's... Hey, I try not to dwell on that kind of mentality because it can be extremely toxic. Just as an individual, it can be extremely toxic for, like, my own well-being. But because if I'm upset that I'm not reading comments, who can I complain to? Just read the friggin' comments. You know, it's no big mystery. Just read them. Read them and respond to them. You know, as like YouTube videos, because sometimes I let them get far more backed up than I would like to. I'm trying to stay on top of it. I think I'm doing a little bit better. But at the end of the day, I am the one who is responsible for my own actions. I try very hard to keep that, like, hardcore ironed in my brain. Because I don't want to be blaming others. Even if someone gives me bad advice. Horrible, horrible, absolute dog shit advice. Who is the one who chose to act on it? Now, the one thing I'll say is, I'm going to ignore someone lying, like, just outright lying to me. Like, for example, if you message someone and it goes poorly, and they're like, ha ha ha, they said they never wanted to talk to you. Well, you specifically lied to me. It wasn't I made a bad decision, you lied to me. So I'm not saying that situation. I'm talking about the actual you have control over it. As in, like, because I have made those mistakes. On stream. I burnt bridges that, like, I was blessed enough to be given, and I burnt those bridges. Which is kind of why I'm so petrified about, like, self-promotion. Was because I burnt a really good bridge. Because I took idiotic advice. The end of the day, I am the one who decided I should take that advice. Now, are they also in the wrong for their idiotic advice? Some degrees, yeah. But it's not fair to exclusively blame them for it. Because it was my choice. At the end of the day, it was my choice to follow their really shitty advice. I have regretted that, like, that was a very, very early stream thing. And I have regretted it my entire streaming career. Like, that happened in 2014, I still regret it. And it has still impacted how I conduct myself with streaming. I think that may be the most frustrating thing I've dealt with, was also because I know better. Priestess, Emperor, Strength, Emperor. Can I cheat this with Strength? I legitimately do not know.
Strength.
Awesome, I can. 2 of diamonds, 2 of clubs, doubles your bombs. Emperor, Emperor, Priestess, diamonds. We'll hold on to diamonds until I get there, just in case. But that is something I've legitimately regretted since, like, 2014. Because I had a golden opportunity. A large streamer raided me, and I was on good terms with them, and I blew it. Now, they were kind to me, so the streamer could have just been like, yo, fuck off, retard. You know, excuse my language there, but, you know, something, because it was, basically, I let them get in my mind that it was, I had a right to pester them for raids, and, you know, I can come up with all the excuses. I was tired, I'm desperate for views, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, those are things that pushed me more towards it. I made the decision. The end. Like, there is no other thing. I made a really stupid decision, and I have to suffer for it. The person who did it has no penalty. Because they moved on. They're not even around anymore. They didn't even see the damage they've dealt. Granted, they did stick around for a while, but... Yeah. But at the end of the day, it is wrong for me to blame anything beyond my own decisions. My own priorities. There are things that I will blame, you know, like the world on or stuff like that. If the internet company shuts down my internet, yeah, that had nothing to do with my fault. That wasn't my choice, my foolishness, or anything like that. That was me. I was stupid. Just take an emperor. And those are the things that, you know, kind of eat me up inside to a degree. I keep trying, I try not to let it be what defines me, and to effectively, sure. Oh god, I really would love brimstone, but I don't think death suits me very well. So, that's kind of one of the things, that we all have our metaphorical cross to bear. Oh, god dang it. The only thing you can do is learn from the past and work to get better. And that's what I try to. But it goes back to whether it just be a disappointment in myself or anything, sometimes it is very hard to be happy for others, like genuinely happy for them when it just can't go it just doesn't seem like it can go your way. It absolutely could. And you should never take away the fruits of someone else's labor. You know, you have to, what did I get hit by? Must have been a stray shot. Oh my goodness. The speed up! I hate this item so much. It's literally going to be the downfall of this run. Lard? Look, I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I cannot take that kind of speed down, but I have to. I'll also absolutely take brimstone if I can get it. And then timing, as sad as it is, because this is something that I saw recently, and it was a absolute friggin' joke. In my opinion, it was, going on about, people are happier working 5-hour shifts. I absolutely believe that. Because they said, people live, like, effectively, it was like, people live happier lives working less. But at the same time, nothing gets done. Like, their productivity dropped, but their happiness rose. And that's not, I want to take away happiness from anyone. That's kind of what the point is, what I'm saying is, like, with this whole argument, is like, with timing and all that stuff. The cruel world marches ever onward. The world should not, there are people who put their nose to the, what is it? Put their nose to the grindstone. Maybe that's what the phrase is. Whatever. There are people who work extremely hard and they put that extra effort forward. Why do you think you have a right to take it away from them? Great. Or belittle it because they don't, don't fit what you prefer. Not everyone wants to go crazy above and beyond. If it's not something I'm passionate about, I really don't go above and beyond on a lot of things. I'm very passion-driven. But even then, you know, I make my mistakes, just like everyone does. There are a lot of things I'd like to do better on. But I like the videos and stuff. I've chosen different priorities a lot of time, and it becomes increasingly frustrating at times. I said I'd take it. I'm gonna leave that there in case I can get a reroll and get a speed up or something. Yeah, I don't know. I get frustrated hearing some of those things. Because it feels like it's, I don't want to work hard, so you shouldn't be rewarded for it. Is sometimes how it feels, oh my god dang it. Argument actually boils down to. Alright, well, I died. Fuck me! I kind of expected that to happen when I got down to that little speed, but I also really needed the health, and Brimstone was probably the damage I needed, but it invalidated 2 of my items, so 6 of one, half dozen of another. Thank you very much, everyone, for being here. I don't know why I complain every time I play Isaac. Or rant. Let me know how you feel about it. Okay, bye. Subscribe, please. Like, leave a comment. It's good for the YouTube algorithm.